Let me ask you something. Are you earning a living or are you earning a dying? It's a tough question, right? But it's at the absolute heart of the classic book, Your Money or Your Life. Now, this isn't just another boring finance guide. Oh no, it's a whole new way to look at your relationship with money, a roadmap designed to get you to true financial independence. So, let's dive in and see how it works.
All right, so here's the plan. We're going to cover 5 huge ideas from the book. We'll start with the money crap that so many of us are stuck in. Then we'll get into your life energy, and trust me, this is a game changer. After that, we'll walk through the path to freedom, find out what the crossover point is, and finally talk about what it feels like to have your life reclaimed.
You know that feeling of being stuck? Like you're on a treadmill. You work all these hours to pay for a lifestyle that, well, forces you to work all those hours. The book kicks off by calling this out. We think we're working so hard to build a life, but what if the work itself is costing our life? Seriously, take a second and answer this for yourself. Do you walk in the door at the end of the day just buzzing with energy? If the answer is no, and for a lot of us it is, that's a huge red flag that something's off. We get so wrapped up in making a living that we kind of forget to actually live. I mean, when you boil it all down, a job is a trade, right? You trade your time for money. Simple. But here's the kicker. The question we almost never stop to ask ourselves, is it a good deal? Are the things we're buying with that money actually worth the precious hours of our one and only life? So how do you even begin to figure out if it's a good trade? This is where the book introduces a really powerful shift in how we think. It asks us to stop seeing money as just dollars and cents and start seeing it as something way more personal, something finite. And honestly, this one idea is the key to the whole thing. And here it is. Money isn't just paper. It's your life energy. It's the physical proof of the hours you've spent working, hours you will never, ever get back. Once that clicks, you realize that every time you spend money, you are spending a piece of your life. So think about it this way. That coffee you grab every morning, it's not $4, maybe it's 10 minutes of your life energy. That brand new car, it's not $40,000. It could be 2, maybe 3 years of your 9-to-5 life. When you see it like that, every purchase makes you ask, am I getting a good return on my life?
If you are finding this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button and share it with someone who this might help and be a benefit to their financial decision-makings. Your support means a lot to me and helps the channel grow, allowing the YouTube algorithm to show this content to a bigger crowd. More people can benefit from these ideas and hopefully improve their financial well-being.
Okay, so you get the concept, but how do you actually start making better trades? Well, the book lays out a 9-step program, but we can really break it down into 3 simple, manageable phases. Let's take a look. First, you have to gain awareness, and that means tracking every single penny that comes in and goes out. No judging, just get the data. Second, you start to align your spending with what actually makes you happy by asking 3 simple but really powerful questions. And third, you use all that new knowledge to build your independence. You just focus on widening that gap between what you earn and what you spent. And these 3 questions, these are the engine that makes the whole system work. It's not about making you feel guilty. It's about becoming conscious. When you ask yourself these questions every month, you naturally start to see which expenses are actually bringing you joy and which are just habits. And that frees up your life energy for the stuff that really matters. So all of this work, the tracking, the questioning, the mindful spending, it's all leading to one very specific, very tangible goal. This isn't some vague dream of being rich. No, it's a calculated point on a chart. It's the moment you've officially won the game. So think about it this way. That coffee you grab every morning, it's not $4, maybe it's 10 minutes of your life energy.
That brand new car? It's not $40,000. It could be 2, maybe 3 years of your 9-to-5 life. When you see it like that, every purchase makes you ask, am I getting a good return on my life?
At the same time, all that life energy you're now saving, you invest it. And that creates a brand new line on your chart, your investment income. And that line starts to climb and climb until one day it crosses over your expense line. That right there is the crossover point. It's the moment your money is officially making enough money to support you. You're free.
And this is just so important to get. The goal here isn't to pile up mountains of cash just for the sake of it. It's about finding that sweet spot, that point where you have enough. Enough for your needs, enough for comfort, and enough for the things that genuinely bring you joy. So, what's the ultimate payoff? It's not just about quitting your job, though you could. It's about reclaiming your entire life. It's having the freedom and the time to do what truly gives you purpose, whether that's work you love, being with family, helping your community, or just creating something beautiful. So, to wrap this all up, the message of Your Money or Your Life is simple, but it is so profound. First, remember money is your life energy. Second, track everything so you know where that energy is going. Third, align your spending with your values. And fourth, aim for that crossover point. Because financial independence isn't really about money, it's about choice. Which leaves us with one final, very big question. If you didn't have to work for money, what would you do with your life?
Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching. I'm Finance Puppy, and here's to a better financial tomorrow. Cheers!